Welcome to Sunday School for our junior high students ages 12 to 14 for Sunday, February 9th, 2025. I do not own the rights to this music. Our lesson scripture today is coming out of Matthew chapter 25, verses 31 through 46. The title of today's story, Everybody's Problem. Celeste shared several classes with a student named Jermaine. She noticed that almost in every one of those classes, Jermaine had asked different people for a pencil or sheets of notebook paper. Most gave without complaining, but some grew annoyed. In their last class, Celeste gave him 2 pencils and an extra notebook she had in her book bag. When she talked to her best friend about it, she wondered if there were other students who needed school supplies. "We have an awesome bookstore. All they have to do is buy some paper," Michelle said. "But what if they can't?" "Hello, who can't buy a pencil for a quarter?" "I don't know who can't. I just know there is a student who's been borrowing paper and pencils all day." Michelle shook her head. "Your name ain't Mother Teresa. It ain't your problem." "You're right, but not having school supplies shouldn't be anybody's problem. I've seen that look on your face before. What are you going to do?" "I'm going to have a school supply drive, spread the word, and bring extra supplies every day this week. If there's a student here without paper and pens, it's all of our problem." The memory verse for today's lesson is Matthew chapter 25, verse 40. "And the king shall answer and say unto them, Verily I say unto you, inasmuch as ye have done it unto one of the least of these my brethren, ye have done it unto me." Our lesson scripture, Matthew chapter 25, verses 31 through 46, and this is the King James Version. "When the Son of Man shall come in his glory, and all the holy angels with him, then shall he sit upon the throne of his glory. And before him shall be gathered all nations, and he shall separate them one from another, as a shepherd divideth his sheep from the goats. And he shall set the sheep on his right hand, but the goats on the left. Then shall the king say unto them on his right hand, Come ye blessed of my Father, inherit the kingdom prepared for you from the foundation of the world. For I was a hungered, and ye gave me meat. I was thirsty, and ye gave me drink. I was a stranger, and ye took me in, naked, and ye clothed me. I was sick, and ye visited me. I was in prison, and ye came unto me. Then shall the righteous answer him, saying, Lord, when saw we thee a hungered, and fed thee, or thirsty, and gave thee drink? When saw we thee a stranger, and took thee in, or naked, and clothed thee? Or when saw we thee sick, or in prison, and came unto thee? And the king shall answer and say unto them, Verily I say unto you, inasmuch as ye have done it unto one of the least of these my brethren, ye have done it unto me. Then shall he say also unto them on the left hand, Depart from me, ye cursed, into everlasting fire, prepared for the devil and his angels. For I was a hungered, and ye gave me no meat. I was thirsty, and ye gave me no drink. I was a stranger, and ye took me not in, naked, and ye clothed me not, sick, and in prison, and ye visited me not. Then shall they also answer him, saying, Lord, when saw we thee hungered, or athirst, or a stranger, or naked, or sick, or in prison, and did not minister unto thee? Then shall he answer them, saying, Verily I say unto you, inasmuch as ye did it not to one of the least of these, ye did it not to me. And ye shall go away into everlasting punishment, but the righteous into life eternal." Serving the least. The lesson scripture describes the eternal judgment as a scene where the shepherd separates sheep from goats. Though 2 different animals, they have some similarities, which might be why they were allowed to be together before Jesus separated them. The sheep are depicted as righteous because they served others, and the goats as unrighteous because of their selfishness. How to serve the least. Number 1, look for opportunities in church, your home, and your community where people have a need. Number 2, talk to your parents, friends, or other adults about your ideas to serve. Number 3, solicit help from others. Number 4, deliver the goods to those in need. Number 5, talk to those in need about the Lord and invite them to your church. Meet others' needs. Explore verses 35 through 36, where Jesus said he was hungry, sick, homeless, and in prison. Give examples from the Bible when Jesus experienced any of the above. You may think of scriptures where Jesus was hungry from fasting, or Matthew chapter 8, verse 20, when he said that the Son of Man has no place for his head. However, you will not find scripture where Jesus was sick or in prison. Know that Jesus meant that serving others who are sick, in prison, homeless, or hungry is serving him. Valentine's cards. The text specifically mentions serving those who are hungry, homeless, sick, or in prison. This week, as a class, draw and design Valentine's Day greeting cards. You may include scriptures. Our memory verse would be good, poems, or words of affirmation. Then have your teacher take or mail them to the hospital, prison, soup kitchen, or homeless shelter. Ian, God bless you and thank you for joining me today.